Hey, what's going on there, guys? It is COD Master here. It is July 26, 2017, 9:44 p.m. Just going to jump in here and do a quick live earthquake update. A little bit of activity going on. I'm going to point out a little bit of weird signature readings on the Yellowstone seismographs here. We'll get to that here in a minute. Looks like California had a 3.4 and some other earthquake activity out here, but not a whole lot going on. Just still a continued swarming. It looks like it might be dying down over in the Mediterranean area. Some increased activity down in South America along the Chile area. Looks like some mid 4s and mid 5s in there as well. But once again, this is a combined feed of the USGS and also the EMSC Euro model, the Mediterranean model. And looking at the live seismographs right now, looks fairly quiet. Not a whole lot going on. Actually, it's pretty quiet right now all across the board. But I want to show you guys over here real quick the map over here of the seismographs that I was talking about here when I started the video. Interesting feature here. Of course, we got the earthquake swarm continuing in Yellowstone National Park. Each one of these bumps, red bumps and blue spikes, are indeed an earthquake. And an area down here, if you take a look right here, this area right here looks interesting, okay? Because it's very similar to how the earthquake swarm actually started on June 12th. Now, the earthquakes themselves are a little bit different signature than these solid signatures right here, these bumps, I guess. But they are being picked up on other stations as well. For example, if you go over here to the northwest, even more, over here by Hebgen Lake, you will also notice the signature, but a little bit weaker down here, but still being picked up on that station. Also down here to the southwest, you can see those little bumps and stuff like that. Very interesting activity, because if you go back to June 12th, almost, wow, 6 weeks now, the earthquake swarm has been continuing in the Yellowstone region. But if you go back to June 12th and check out when this earthquake swarm started. That's July. Let's go back over here to June. I think I hit the wrong button right there. June 12th. And generate report. It's actually a cool site to check out. If you haven't looked at it yet, go over to this website. This here is just a display map of various seismographs across Yellowstone National Park region. But you can see like these little bumps right here. Look familiar, right, on the other map? But down here, some interesting activity going on right now there in Yellowstone. But like I said, this here is a June 12th recap. Had like these little bumps, and then a couple hours later the swarming started. Prior to that, though, very quiet. But right now it's still active, and we got these weird things going on right here. These little earthquakes. It's a different signature than the normal spikes right here is what I'm trying to get at. So we'll see what happens, what becomes of it. I thought maybe it was a machinery or something, nearby the station, nearby the seismograph station, but it's showing up on other seismographs, so I have to keep an eye on that and see what's going on. Taking a look at the California and Nevada region. Make sure I got the refreshes for the most recent. Some continued activity in the Mammoth Lakes region. Looks like it died down a little bit. Not a whole lot of activity today. You can see down here is the 26. There's about maybe 15 earthquakes there in Mammoth Lake's Long Valley supervolcano. So I guess it's continuing. Northern California, a little bit of earthquake activity there, and some activity down Southern California. This here is some weird looking activity. You got these earthquakes in a row down here in the northern Sacramento Valley. Just small quakes, but kind of weird seeing like a line of quakes right there in the valley, especially around no fault lines within the area. But that's it. Not a whole lot of activity, guys. Oklahoma looked like it had 2.7 there yesterday, or earlier today actually. Continuing earthquake activity up in Alaska region. But for now, all is quiet. So once again, if you haven't liked the video or subscribed to this channel, make sure you do, please. And we are live streaming right now. And we'll chat at you all just in a little bit. I'll probably be up here in chat here real soon. Alright guys, have a good night.